Hello everyone, my name is Helena Artbook and I'm a pop surreal and fantasy artist. So in this video I would like to talk about how I healed my mental breakdown with making art. And there's more to healing your nervous breakdowns than just making art. Of course, everybody has to take their own journey, like psychology and changing your habits and all of that. But this video is just a testimonial how doing what you love can do wonders to your health. I'm still work in progress, but I literally went from being crippled, completely afraid, walking on the earth, to being able to function like a normal human being. So this is a bit of a background how I got to having the nervous breakdown. It was gradual. It didn't happen overnight. So I was working for years in customer service jobs, and some of those jobs were quite busy as well. And me being sensitive and introverted and creative person, I believe that was the reason why I really didn't match, my personality didn't match with these jobs. Although I've learned so many skills from them, I wouldn't really take it back. And yeah, they helped me in a way as well. So my latest job that I did full time was a barista job, and it was working for a really busy cafe. So yeah, I started feeling really unwell. I'm really tired physically and mentally, and I was not really working that many hours. I was working only 37 hours per week, but it was enough for my fragile nervous system to break down, I guess. I had to gather all my willpower in order to finish a shift. I had to gather all my power, all my energy. I had to summon so much energy for me to be able to do it, and I couldn't do it anymore. At the end, I was just crippled with panic attacks, and yeah, I was crying at the staff room because I couldn't do it. It was really terrible. I couldn't do a simple cafe job. It was so surreal. I slept like 8 or 9 hours back in the day when I had the mental breakdown, and I felt like I slept zero. I was so tired. It was like I was living in a dream. It was like there was like a wall, and then the world was happening behind the wall, and I was on the other side of the wall, and or I was in a bubble, and I was looking at the world through bubble, and it was like muffling, people talking, and I was not even being present. It was like my soul left my body. It was like my soul was standing outside of the cafe, and it was looking at me and telling me I can't be in your body anymore. It was terrible. Like until you snap out of it, until you leave this job, I can't be in your body. Yeah, I had constant panic attacks, crying, extreme tiredness, not be able to do normal daily things. I had to leave. Yeah, I believe that was literally my soul telling me, speaking to me, and I had to listen. So, when I actually left my job, my mom had a very serious accident as well, which led to her passing away 2 years later. So, it happened all together, and I was done. I was completely done. That was the most difficult time of my life. So, my nervous system completely broken down, and my mom, yeah, it was really difficult. And the only thing that I did that I could do every day was draw. I didn't really oil paint still. It was at the beginning of the lockdown. So when the lockdown happened, I was lucky enough to find a nanny job which was only part-time. And I didn't really plan on having only a part-time day job. So this I found this nanny job coincidentally, so I thought maybe I will just keep the part-time job and just live a little bit below my means so I can figure out what to do, because at that time I was not able to take on a full-time job. I wouldn't be able to do it because of my nervous system. So yeah, so I had this part-time nanny job, and I then drew on the side, and then the lockdown happened as well. Thankfully, thank you to my nanny family that they paid me the whole half a year that everybody was home. So what I did was literally just draw every single day, and that was the only thing that was keeping me alive while my mom was in a hospital in a coma. Yeah. So then I actually took up oil painting, and I remember that was the first time that my soul came alive. As soon as I started painting, it was like something clicked, and I was like, oh my god, like this is what I've been missing all my life. And mind you, I tried acrylics, I tried gouache, I tried watercolors. Although I had fun with this medium, they frustrated me greatly, and I couldn't really find my mojo with my medium. I would be watching artists doing these amazing paintings with oils, and I was like, I wanted to try it so bad, but I never did because of convenience, because I thought it is messy and toxic and all of that. But then when I actually bought my first set of oil paints, I figured that it doesn't really have to be toxic or inconvenient. And yeah, once I started doing those battery brush strokes, it's like something in me just completely came alive. And yeah, I couldn't really stay away from oil painting ever since. It was literally a meditative experience as well. Maybe my first time experiencing meditation actually. At the same time as doing oil painting, I also had to change my eating habits, and I also started doing a lot of workout, and yeah, and started taking some nutritional supplements. So all these things like oil painting, changing my habits, working part-time on something that I really love and care about, creating a small business of mine. I believe those were the reasons why I started functioning again. Yeah, I was literally walking crippled and in fear and tired every day to being able to function and live my life again. Mind you, I'm still work in progress. Sometimes I still feel tired, and I still struggle with my energy levels at times, but I'm able to get things done on a daily basis. I have a part-time job. I walk the dog out. I paint every single day, and I still see my friends. So yeah. One of the reasons that I had the mental breakdown was also that because I was, apart from not being creative enough, I was also crippled from my childhood traumas. And yeah, I was carrying a lot of suppressed emotions. So that was also the reason why I had the mental breakdown in the first place. And making art and having trauma was actually the perfect mix together for me to heal myself. So yeah, so what I do is like what I did, that I had some trauma, so I would find some books to read to help me to get through it, and I would also take it and I would put it on a canvas, and then I would be able to, from it being suppressed, I was able to take it, and I would be able to see it on the canvas and bring it out of this and bring it out on the surface, if that makes sense. So it wasn't really suppressed anymore, and that helped me tremendously. I will show you a few of my paintings as well. This is called Crying Lake. And it's literally a lady crying. Yeah, I was just embracing crying and letting my emotions out. So yeah, I literally went full on. If I had a trauma, I wasn't really holding myself back, and I would just paint it. And it helped me amazingly. And this is a painting about self-love. It's called Full Bloom. Yeah, I was literally cultivating self-love and practicing self-love. So I would put it all on a canvas as well. This is a print, and it's called Buried Wounds. So this is when you have like these butterflies on the bottom are in the dark and are coming up to the light. And this is more of a spiritual painting. It's called A Friend from the Other Side. My art is like a diary of my life, a diary of what I'm going through. It's very emotional, it's very deep. It comes deep from my subconscious. And I actually believe anybody can do this. Anybody can use art as a healing tool. And you don't have to be amazing artist, you don't have to have a lot of skills. So for example, if you have like a trauma or something that hurts you, maybe take a piece of paper and draw it or paint it. If somebody was accusing you of being a crybaby all the time and you still carry the pain inside, maybe try to meet it and paint a crying character and see how it's going to help you. Yeah, you can create a character and you can paint it or draw it like a diamond tears, and you can paint a lot of flowers and make it beautiful, make your traumas beautiful. I don't know if I ever do art full time. At the moment, I'm still a part time artist, and I am still processing everything from my past and healing myself and trying to make sense of my life. But I will see where it takes me. I will dedicate my life to do art, and hopefully, it will take me to some amazing places. I think that in general, people have a lot of fears to pursue our passions, and people are depressed these days in a jobs that they don't like to do, and it doesn't have to be like that at all. We think that we need all these expensive things and we can't do without our expensive holidays or all that, but how about we make the time to do something we love, like a sport we love, or music, or making art, and I think we would see wonders. So, yeah, another thing is that you don't really have to wait to feel good to do something with your life. I did so many paintings and drawing when I felt the worst in my life, and that actually powered me to create something. And that's made me feel so much better as well. So don't wait around until you feel good, or until you're ready, because the chances are you might be waiting around for years, and all those years you could have created so many amazing things. And if you genuinely love something, it will carry you through your darkest moments as well. I'm the testimonial to that. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you will have the most amazing day. I'm going to go outside because it's sunny in here in London once in a blue moon. So yeah, bye.